Hey guys, so I wanted to take a minute and explain the uses and the functions and the differences of each one of these different helmets. Over here to my right, we have the RBC Red. Okay, this is the original helmet that we came out with. This is the one that we started out with. We in my classes have run this model in various different versions and stuff for the past 10 years or so. This is still kind of the hallmark of what we do and has all the features that the rest of these do. These other helmets have some additional features. So one of the things that we see with the RBC Red, this helmet retails for about $195. We wanted to keep the price down on this, on all of these, to the degree that we can. We have a stainless steel woven mesh mouth guard here, which allows enough air to come out for you to be able to get your breath and stuff without fogging up the helmet. We're using a polycarbonate lens here, all of these components in here are replaceable. We have the face guard around here, which is an injection molded plastic that holds everything together, and we're using these Chicago screws in here that fasten everything on. The intended goal for all of these things is that every single different piece on this helmet is replaceable. So one of the things I want you guys to see is right up here at the top, we have a rubber gasket in there. We wanted that to be replaceable, but I also wanted that to be removable. The reason being, depending on the climate that you're in, sometimes you need some extra air to be able to vent out the top, but you don't want shots to be able to get in. That gasket is removable. So if you're in a particular climate and you're maybe getting some fogging in your mask, you can remove that gasket. It will allow air to vent out the top, and it's got enough of an overlap that even if a shot were to come in from above, it's not going to hit you in the face or anything like that. So that's something that's a feature that you have. The other thing that we see here is that the face guard is removable. All of this comes off so that if you want to use the helmet for strictly boxing, you can. We do run the chin straps in my classes, even when we're doing the boxing and stuff. Sometimes this kind of radiates the impact over the whole head. So when we're doing just boxing, you can remove that and basically just have the padded portion of the helmet. So the next one that we have is the RBC White. This one runs for about $225, and the difference is with this one is that it has all the same features as the traditional Red, but we have a removable patch with the logo on the top here. Now the purpose for this is not just purely aesthetics. The purpose for this is that I can install another patch of different kinds in there, of different colors in there, and the purpose is so that different departments, different agencies, different trainers, when they're starting to do target identification. So if I send a guy into a house and I put this helmet on him, and everyone in the house that is maybe a non-shoot has the same helmet, it's very difficult for the individual who's going in and trying to find their suspect. It's very difficult for him to identify him through just the portal that is your eyes and your mouth and stuff. So what we came up with was a design that allowed us to change the patch out on the top, so it starts to build in that neural pathway, so that guys who are going in and they're seeking out their intended target, maybe you have 5 guys in the house who are wearing whites, but only one of them has a blue patch or has a green patch or whatever. And his job is to not just go in there and identify someone from behind or from the side, but to actually make eye contact with the individual's face. Since we can't see the face very well through the lens, through the protective lens, what we wanted to do was put an identifier on the helmet to force the individual to go into the actual house and identify his target. So that's the difference with this helmet here. Other than that, it has all the same features. Everything is removable and replaceable. Over here, we have our murder helmet. This is the black model. And the difference with this is that it has all the same features of these, but the entire exterior is Cordura. We wanted it to be 1000D Cordura, so that basically for those guys who are using this more on a commercial type use, agencies who are running these through multiple different classes, or you private trainers out there who are running their, you know, same set of helmets through 20, 30 iterations a weekend and stuff. We wanted to give you a more durable material here. These are all exterior leather. This is the 1000D Cordura, and basically it has all the same features as these helmets. So depending on what your intended usage is, this retails for $195, this retails for $225, and this retails for $275, just because of the difference in materials. Just like all the helmets, they have removable ear guards. So if you want to remove the ear guards so that maybe you can do some boxing, things like this, and you can still be able to hear instructions, you can do that, or the ear guards can go back in. The chin straps as well are removable. The face guard is removable. The Lexan is replaceable. The mouth shield is replaceable as well. All of the components on this are designed to be replaceable. So the last thing that I will touch on is we'll touch on the Velcro on the back, and I'm going to do that in a separate video showing you how to replace this. What we did was, on this one side of the Velcro, we had this be adhesively installed, as opposed to the rest of this Velcro you'll see is all sewn. And the reason for that is when we're putting this helmet on, we're constantly taking the one side and pulling it on and off. Typically what I do is I leave all of this attached, and I'm putting this on over and over again. And the more that I remove this, or the more that I put this on and use this, the more it kind of wears this thing out. So what I wanted to do was I wanted just this piece to be attached with adhesive, so you can grab a pair of pliers, pull that off and replace it, and I'll show you guys how to do that in another video. So you guys have any questions, just comment below, let me know. Thanks.